Hey everyone, Aparna here. Today is day 4 of my tiny painting challenge. So let's see what I come up with. I do have this palette with me today because I might need the white gouache. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and paint this tiger eye for a small one today. So let's see what I can do with it. So this is really going to be interesting. I hope you guys can see. Okay, I'm going to try my best to film it properly. And I did draw the eye here, so I'm going to just rub off the extra. I should be using a kneaded eraser, but I just couldn't find one. So I'm just going to do it like this. Anyway, this will be dark, so not a problem. I might use some other colors for this painting, and let's try. I'm going to start with the eye, of course. I have to be very careful because it is very, very small. And I'm going to start with a dash of yellow here. A little bit of red, a little bit of green. I'm trying to mix a brown color here. And trying my best to use the colors that I already have with me. I'm going to use the black in the end. That can be a little challenging because I don't exactly have a black in this. I just realized I should have used a little bit of blue than green. So let's see how this comes out. Oh, it looks more like a green eye, which I am okay with. One has to stay very focused, and it's kind of hard to paint and talk. So I'm trying to get an orangey color here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this thing dry. I'm going to add a little bit of white in here, so I will remove a little bit of color from this side. This is interesting. I really like this concept of tiny painting. Just something new, just something new, just something for a different challenge. That's about it. Yeah, I really liked how this thing came out. Now what I'm going to do is let me just clean this palette. This is so tiny. Let me use my, yeah, this palette is so tiny. I barely have any place left for mixing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and I want to remove this one. I'm going to try and create a brownish color right in here. And oh, that is not a nice color. And try to get, wow, look at this brown. This looks awesome. I do apologize. I'm finding it a little hard to talk and paint simultaneously. Oh, I really like the way the phthalo blue and yellow and purple, sorry, red created the color. Look how dark this brown is, and I really, really like it. I really like the color. Let me see if I can spread this a little bit. Yeah. So it's a tiny painting, so I'm going to try my best not to get too much into the details. But I think I already did, but it's okay. Let the eye dry. Now I'm going to, um, since it's watercolor, I will just try and add very little um, not little, very light colors here so that I can do layering. I was thinking about trying to um, use a pencil color, no, not water pencils, watercolor pencils. I was thinking of using pencils, color pencils along with this painting. Watercolors and pencil colored pencils really work well together. So let me just let this thing dry. I want this yellow, this brown to be a little bit more. I love this brown color. Yeah, let me just try and see if I can do it here. Now, this is a lot. This is what I like about Daniel Smith colors, that you can use just a little bit and it goes a very, very long time. It just goes on and on and on. So that is very nice indeed. You just need a tiny bit and it just, you can use. I'm just going to make the furs very small and tiny, and yeah, just a little bit, few um, marks here, and it should be fine. It's a very tiny painting. So have you guys ever tried painting so tiny? I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in this, but I would love to hear from you. Have you struggled with it? How is how has the experience been for you? Would love to know about that, because I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is so dark. I am pretty sure that that I would have company here. Have you ever tried? Have you ever tried painting so small, or haven't you? Have you just been doing bigger paintings? Did you ever wish to try something new like this? Let me know. I would love to know about your experience. I like it. I do like it. I have to agree to that. It's challenging. It's very, very challenging for me, because I always use bigger surfaces, definitely bigger than what I'm using now. And okay, so I'm basically done with this part. I think I have to use a black color now. How to create a black color? Basically mix everything together and you should get a black, isn't it? Let's just see if that really works or not. So I'm getting greens here, I'm getting reds here. It looks very let me just try on a piece of paper, because this looks green to me. Yeah, that looks green. So I think it needs a little bit of red and a little bit of blue. Now let's just see. That's closer to black. So if I'm mixing more, I like this color. Let's see what happens if I. The main purpose for me to use this um, palette was the fact that it was a limited palette. Now, if this tiger looks green, I am changing the color, guys. But I think it looks okay. It does look green, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add more blues in it. It's better to give the blue color. Yes, this looks much better. Blue, but that's fine. Um, the purpose of trying out this palette for me was the fact that I wanted to try and limit my colors and to have fun. Basically, have fun with what I was doing in here. I always use loads and loads of colors with me, which is fine. I absolutely love them. I have no complaints about that, and I intend to keep using my colors, of course. However, I've just been feeling that I need a little bit of challenge in my life. And what best way than this, isn't it? I hope my camera is not focusing and refocusing and all that stuff that always happens with me when it comes to focusing. Does it look green? No, I hope not. And let's try this now. Now this is the part which is a bit tricky. I really love this part. This looks so good. Oh, I think I added too much of white, too much of black in there. Let me see if I can remove a bit from here. Now I think I used phthalo blue in this mixture, and phthalo blue is very tinting, as you can see, so I will not be able to remove the entire color, but I think it is okay. I can use white gouache and let me see if I can just fix what I did right now. Yep, I think it's okay. So what I'm going to do is let me just cover the entire eye. And then let me fix with I don't know why I'm doing this to me. I can just grab the black or the blue from the palette which is just next to me. But no, I just have to experiment and explore, which is what I like to do. It's all about having fun. It's important, in my opinion, that you have fun when you are doing art, because I think that's what makes you want to come back. And the more you want to come back, well, that's how you improve. The more you show up, the better you get at it. Isn't that lovely? I really liked how this one came. However, it's a little bit messy. Let me create a little bit of a brown here. Yeah, a little bit of brown and a little bit of more of black. It's more like purple really. That's okay, that's fine. We will make this thing work. We'll use gouache. I'm going to use gouache, and I'm going to try and fix. So what I'm doing here is I'm using sort of a purplish color. I think that is better than making a green tiger. Yeah, a little bit on the bottom. This is not bad. This is really not bad. It's a small area. It's a very tiny 5 into 5 centimeters sketchbook, and one doesn't need to give so many details in such a tiny space. So what you can do is you can just carry on and you know, just give minute details. You don't have to give the entire every fur, every detail is not required. Just a little bit will do. I didn't like this part though, but it is what it is. I love details. I absolutely love details, and I keep telling myself just loosen up a bit, and I just don't see why I have to do it. If I like what I'm doing, then I should just simply enjoy it, isn't it? So, yeah, I just enjoy what I'm doing, and I would love to continue doing what I'm doing. So, art is there to make you happy, it is there to make you forget the world, and there is, yeah, a little bit of blue here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'll use a little bit of buff titanium color from my other palette just to make this not look very bare and white. How does this look, guys? I love it. I really love this, but I'm going to add the white in the end. So my color is finishing here, as you can see. So I'm going to use up, I have to dive into the other palette that I have. So I'm going to just increase the brightness of the eye, and I need teeny weeny bit of a pinkish purple, like a pinkish color, and just color this part a bit. That's it, and you're done. A little bit of a blue. I need an ultramarine blue, and no, that's not ultramarine, is it? Let me see if I can lift it. I just loved how this one came out. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually using some other colors which I actually don't have in my this smaller palette. So I'm just going to adjust a little bit here and there. I have to constantly remind myself not to get into too much of details here because it is a very small uh, sketchbook and I am not really familiar with using it, and I still need a little bit of time to understand how tiny paintings work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop myself right here, and I will just give the white highlights wherever possible. So I'm gonna add a few hairs, furs coming out like this. So I really love that. And the white, guys, that's important. The highlight is very, very important. Let me see if I can get it in this one. Yep, I think I managed it. Um, I did add a little bit of white up there because I want to add a little bit of uh, greenish yellow in there because the tiger eyes look amazing when they are a little bit greenish. Um, I'm so sorry. I hope it didn't go out of focus. I really, really do need to sort of figure out how to handle tiny paintings. I think I love how this one came out. It doesn't have to take too much of time, but yeah, I can see I took around 22 minutes for this one. No, I do not regret it. It's a difficult topic, and I'm going to make a little bit of marks here, watermarks, and yeah, I think I'm done. I'm not going to go anymore uh, on this. I said I'm not going to go anymore, and here you see me do that. This happens. It's so hard sometimes to just let go. I think I'm done. Hope this looks good. I do have a black here. Let me see if I can get the black. Yes. Just a few strands of hair here and there. It's hard to, I think this is fine. This is all right. Um, yes, I think this should be fine. I did take a long time in this one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I did. just covering up the borders, and I am done. I'm done. How do you guys like this? I need a little bit of white in here. Yeah, I think I love this. I really liked how it came. And no, I should not have put this thing here. Yeah, I think I'm done. I really liked how this one came out. And yeah, that's it. Now let's see. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove the sticker. Day 4 done. And guys, it's all about having fun. I do apologize because I'm aware that I wasn't talking much because I was concentrating. I'm going to get better. I'm sure I will get better at this. And then I will talk and I will paint. For now, this is what it is. Ah, I love the way the tape just peeled off. And here you have it. How do you like this? I loved it. I loved how this one came out, and I loved how my colors are finishing in this palette. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And if yes, then please do like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay happy and stay creative. Bye bye.